Institutional mechanisms. So I want to shift from the it's our problem and how that is inaccurate and problematic to acknowledging just a smattering of institutional mechanisms that exist that has created and is perpetuating this imposter syndrome. Biased hiring and promotion practices, constantly not being paid our worth, gaslighting and manipulative practices such as other duties as assigned. Everyone is expected to pitch in here, and don't you want to be a team player? Unfortunately, I think all of us, including myself, can say they've heard all three of these things at least once. Additionally, there's the pitting us against each other with scarcity tactics. This is particularly prevalent in nonprofit settings. Telling you something bad happened or will happen because you didn't do X. And continuing, supervisors and teammates who feel threatened when you do well and seek to diminish your accomplishments or tear you down. Disproportionate criticism or reprimands. Taking credit for what you accomplished or completely ignoring your contribution. Passing over you for an opportunity because they perceive you as less than or too much, and setting impossible to achieve standards. When you take all of these into account, it is no wonder we are questioning our abilities and feeling this imposter syndrome. It is not because we lack confidence. How this applies to libraries, archives, and museums, or LAMs. So getting a bit more specific here in the infrastructure that exists that is perpetuating this for us. LAMs and nonprofits in general can be particularly toxic as scarcity of resources intensifies bad behavior. LAMs and nonprofits in general tend to hire people into management positions that aren't qualified or experienced in people management. In fact, they tend to be subject matter experts who are failing up. There's not nearly the opportunity to be paid our worth, nor move up in our organizations. The manipulation to put our cause, collections, etc. first is more prevalent in LAMs than it is in corporate environment. At many of our institutions, we are siloed away from each other, and there's little to no support network available in situ. And the culture in LAMs is to always do more, pitch in, and otherwise give even more of yourself for free. It's a culture of perpetual sacrifice.